Okay, so this trade didn't need too much time to develop, so it just went a bit around my entry and went up and up, so it's a looter for me. And again, like I know my weakness that if my zones is failing, I might be tempted like to enter once again here. But again, if I know it, I also know the consequences are always never good, because if you now try to enter here, the market is already started to move in the different direction. Yeah, it can go from here, but usually it makes sense to let the market present and express itself a bit further in time. But in any case, this entry was okay for me. I had everything I need. I had my high time frame bias. I had my entry confirmation. These zones after this is all mitigated. They are all mitigated, so this place was okay to entry. The biggest issue I see with this trade is that we have a really nice refined zone above, and of course we're still moving in a bullish structure on our middle time frames, so it would be perfect to have a 1 hour shift and then entry. But this was an okay attempt to for the entry. As for Euro USD, it just created this huge local trend on 1 minute. So this is our morning first recording. Started really nice structure. So the entry possibilities were here, here, but I just didn't want to enter them because I expect some really deep reaccumulations on the news, and it seems that we are preparing for this reaccumulation. So we have a range, then if we consider this a technical break, then this small reaccumulation. Now we moved up, now we also move down. So this is a sign when you have these cycles like back and forth. So this is looking like a possible distribution into reaccumulation. Yeah, so maybe it does something like this, and then reaccumulation to these zones. It would be great to see the price there and find confirmations, and if not, then the trade will be missed. EuroCAD is correlated, looking for this zone. So CHF GPY and just playing around this entry. GBP USD is even like more radical than Euro USD, so it has this entry from 5 minutes or 3 minutes, something like this. So just really clear range, and then this entry, and basically that's it. So yeah, but already looking for some bullishness, just watching. Nothing here, and I think US 100 could be a good candidate for the next attempt. And we have this refined zone, by the way, here. Everything here is basically mitigated except this wick, but this zone is nice refinement from 4 hours. And yeah, we have this zone, so this is a weekly refined zone, bearish zone. But if the price will tap, and we have bullish daily bias, so the context is to hit this zone at least. So let's see if we will have something to confirm. Right now we are moving in a bearish ranges. Maybe we will see. So yeah, we are pretty far away from the zone, actual zone. But again, if we see some shifts, even on 1 minute, I'm okay to take maybe 2-3 attempts to enter longs on US 100, because what it really often does, it's just following these hidden S&Ds, even these high S&Ds. So again, what we are doing now is liquidating this range. We have opening gap still to fill in. So maybe this zone, maybe even probably something here. Maybe this zone or this one could be a good candidate. Okay, see you in the next recording. Okay, so one more short piece. So what I'm looking now is US 100, which is actually shows reaction from this higher zone, creating 5-minute range. Not yet actually, it's more about 3 minutes, so this break. And so we have this zone, and let me see, because this one is mitigated. Oh yeah. So what I don't like about this is I kind of like it on 5 minutes, to be honest. Is this clear down move before up move, and we still will have news in 30 minutes, so expecting this to come back to this zone. And if I will confirm either on 1 minute structure or 1 minute inside structure, I will be happy to take it. And our plan is to fill in this gap, and but mainly to target this high and just to follow this for our impulse. Coming back a bit later to US 100, so we actually finished the break of this structure, and we currently have this range. But again, why I don't like this? First of all, because the news are in 30 minutes, and then second is that these shifts are first after a local trend change, and I want to see some reaccumulation first. Then I want to see at least this bigger zone mitigated, or this zone, but I mean some kind of reaccumulation. But main thing is the news coming out, so that's why I'm skipping this trade and don't want to take even any kind of attempt in this zone. Okay, so this is what happened on US 100. We are like 4 minutes before this first news release. Oh, actually, so we had this first one, which created this reaccumulation. Like it didn't tap into the zone just a little bit, and created this burst. Now we will have this news. Yeah, I wish this news were coming all together, but yeah, kind of expect now. So first of all, the structure starts to build. So we have this zone still relevant, and we have this bigger zone, which can be this bigger one or just refined to something here. So yeah, I'm just expecting the news, and probably if we will not just break the zones with one impulse, maybe we'll confirm something here. So like in 4 minutes or something like that, or something like this. Let's see how it develops. Yeah, but it's interesting how it went from the zone. So from first 2 or 3 shifts went for accumulation. So yeah, it didn't tap into a refined zone, but of course tapped into this bigger down move. Yep, that's it. So waiting for the news. And few comments on what we have now on EU. So basically on EU, this zone is like really nice. So full body candle, clear zone. However, I don't like the place where it all happened. Yeah, so the context of it is just we are in this up way. We are before the news, so in right now, then in 20 minutes. And I mean, if this reaccumulation actually went to here and then we saw something like this on this place, for me it would be like real great. But now I just don't trust it. I mean, during New York, most likely we will not have this. So most likely we will go and mitigate something there. And yeah, but happy to look for something here. And yeah, GU the same situation. So we'll continue to watch and see what the market will give me. Yeah, so it's kind of the day that is just everything is running for me. So we had this tap, but never had this deeper tap, and now it's just, it looks like we will go and feel this with like pretty impulsive movement. So still have some possibility to enter from this zone. Yeah, you know, as I said, it's really unfortunate how the news are dropping. So they're dropping like one after another with 30-minute interval, and I really don't like this. But we have what we have. Like EU is running, Eurocard is running as well. So basically, I was just looking at the zone, but I don't like this one. So yeah. It seems like this day will be just a day of missed trades, and I will need to soon go away from the monitor. So maybe I will look how the price will develop maybe 10 minutes after this next news release in 10 minutes. And yeah, go from there. But of course, yeah, so we are tapping here. We are tapping here. It would be perfect to see this deeper mitigation. So we have, like, if we see 5 minutes, we have this shift, and now it would be great to liquidate this low and tap somewhere here. But looking at this, it's just so bullish. Okay. Okay, waiting for the news, and then we'll see. Perfect situation will be this and entry here or somewhere here. Okay, so we have a tap into our zone. So this is news release. And now, after the spread is settled down, I want to see some movement down into a zone or just miss the trade overall. So let's see how it will develop. Okay, happy to take a trade here and then maybe re-enter somewhere lower. Let me set up my take profits. So the entry is there already, but so to go like this. So 1 3 1 2 9. This is stop loss and take profit. So take profit will be take profit. Okay, so basically this is my trade. Yeah, like this. So okay, let me check the stop loss. Okay, it's kind of strange. On my MT4 it's a bit different, like really strange. Interesting. So I see now that MT MT4 and TradingView, they have these levels a bit differently. Okay, anyway. Yeah, because my stop loss on MT4 is more like here, but yeah, really strange. Don't know why it's so, but yeah, the entry is there. And basically, let's try to match the trade. So we either will be stopped out immediately, or we will just break this high, and that would be good. If we will be stopped out, I can look for re-entry a bit lower, maybe somewhere here. And overall protected point for me, based on this 15-minute move, is this. So this protected point, and then later, even if it all breaks, I'm happy to re-enter somewhere lower, like this zone or this. Maybe I will cancel this zone, maybe we will just go straight through it. So I don't know what will happen, but it would be kind of nice to fill this gap and to break this 1 hour high. Okay, so let's see what will happen. Again, it's strange because like this point, yeah, definitely strange, because really my stop loss on MT5 is here. My entry is basically here. So it seems like TradingView has different data. So my entry is there and my stop loss is there, like this. Yeah. Okay, so let's look it live. It seems like really high chances of stopping me out. Again, I'm quite okay with this. The market is pretty bullish from what I see, and I'm okay with taking a loss here and then re-enter a bit later. Yeah, I kind of don't like the fact that we had this yes, so let me see. Not a stop out yet, but probably it will be a stop out. Yeah, and I need to go away from my monitor. Don't want to look at it from my phone. Okay, you know, I will just okay, I will update. If I will be stopped out maybe in the next several minutes or something, I will make a short update, and then if not, then I will make update later in the evening. Okay, so one more update. Still holding this trade. However, I really don't like how it is developing. So usually my trades, if they are like winners, they tend to be more impulsive, at least for the first structure. So kind of really expect this to be stopped out. The next zone can be this one to look for. So this is a refined zone from this 10 minutes impulse. And then if this one breaks, I really don't want to look for this because it's like pre-New York low, and if we break this, then we will probably take this out. So either this one or lower zones, this one or this one. So basically for me, this is like one zone where I can look for some confirmations. Looking at US 30 and US 500, like just a bit for correlation, basically they're looking the same, a bit better to be honest. So at least US 100, sorry, US 500, so my entry was like here on US 100 and it's now almost breaking this high, but US 100 is kind of struggling to even get to this. Okay, yeah, let's see how it develops. My next update will be maybe in 5 or 6 hours because I need to go now. Okay, let's see, maybe it will go at least at break even, and if not, then one more loser. Hey, so still recording this from my phone now. So the price actually went up and yeah, created a new break, but I want to see a new break and new structural low after my entry. So that's why I'm not going break even yet, waiting for this new structure. Hey, so eventually this one was liquidated, taking one more from the zone where the price is right now, just confirming it's straight. Probably will be a loser, but let's see how it will develop. And then if it breaks, then it kind of, this will be all for today, because I'm out for the training, and yeah, then we will see something tomorrow. But that previous one was a loser, and let's see how this one will develop. So straight tap into this 15 and 10 minute zone and liquidation of this pre-news low. Okay, so this is the end of the day, and unfortunately I was not able to catch anything from US 100, so I had this loser I discussed on my phone. It just maybe it would be better to go to break even here, but again, no structure basically, and I was willing to hold it. Then it came here. Now I can see, because like I entered either here, remember, second time, or here, probably even here. But and then basically I said, if we break this low, then we will go and take out London low. Yeah, this is exactly what the market did, and I entered once again on this break of structure and on this zone. Had some initial push. So again, I was in the gym. I just didn't record it. So I entered, went break even here, and it's just a break even trade that is now running to the targets. And what's interesting is that CHF-GPY trade as well. Today it took me out, as you can see, mitigated something on 15 minutes. So we had this hidden S&D here, mitigating it, never closed above, and basically went from there. So the possibility for entry was here, this shift of inside structure, pretty clean, and then maybe some entry here from this inside structure shift, and that's all. Now the market will wait for the Asia, and I will see tomorrow. But again, the bias basically didn't change for any of the pairs, and again, now it's time to just go back in time, maybe see where the entries were. So I kind of discuss right now, and it's important to do this routine to try to find your balance. So again, was this day fun for me? Basically no. So I had a loser, then that day like soon enough after taking me out went to profit. I had a loser and a break even that took me out, never reached stop loss, and now it's like almost halfway to my usual take profits. And yeah, basically I have one, 2, 3 losers, 1 break even. So yeah, definitely not fun day for me, but now I need to balance it out, and now I need to think about what I did right. And again, that's kind of you. I'm telling this for you, yeah, that you need to think. For instance, I kept my risk management low, so my losers are 0.5, 0.15, 0.15, and 0.25. So risk management was good. I could have easily have much more trades here. So this trade is a problem that I discussed in the morning, that when my zone is failing, I kind of tend to enter just hoping that maybe it just liquidates me and liquidates something and goes, and I don't want to miss. But like in the past, maybe 1 year ago, this could be like 10 trades easily. And then 3 losers is just a bit more than 0.5%. So like basically it's nothing. So the only thing I'm like really feeling bad about is like about some parts of analysis or something like that. But again, like the analysis overall was good. So we were looking for bullishness. The bullishness was there, just and had some possibilities for entry. Just the market didn't work out exactly like I wanted it to do. Then what else? Like, so for me personally, I managed to record the day. I mean, I didn't become too emotional, so I easily can understand what can happen in my case and in many other cases. I didn't I didn't blow account, so the rules for 90% of the time were there. So overall, that's okay, and this is the way how I find my balance. And of course, it's just the beginning of the week, so next trade or the trade after that, if it will be a winner, it will close all the losers and take me to slight profit. Plus, even if I will close like all the other days with the same drawdown like today, then I will basically have 2.5% drawdown and I will still be like in profit. So that's all okay. We'll analyze the market tomorrow. Basically the buy still holds, and yeah, see you tomorrow morning. Hey everyone, so this is Tuesday. Looking at the charts again, did some mental preparation as yesterday, just checked my emotional state, so it's kind of neutral at the moment. We'll just look through the charts. So I had some zones marking up. So while I don't like this particular zone, even here when it seemed like it started to work out, is that because we are situated in this 5-minute impulse. So overall we are still bullish and biases from yesterday still are the same. But what I don't like about this is that we are inside this 5-minute impulse. A lot of it is structure. So I'm more switching to inside structure, and we are in this bearish wave, local bearish wave. And for me, this is like a usual redistribution. Plus we have a London session soon that is more likely than not will take out Asian lows, and we have a really nice zone to hit here. But overall looking bullish from a new 1-hour range. So we started yesterday here and we broke this high, was looking for bullishness. US 100, this trade is still holding, so looking for fill this gap we had yesterday. We'll wait for New York. Some other pairs we'll just look through. So GU is the same as EU basically. CHF GPY, this trade came back all the way, so not clear for me now, just ranger, so we'll leave it to the side. And so GJ is a new pair I have on my watch list, and let me quickly check if I have something more. Yeah, and to be honest, I picked up some new pairs like AUD GPY. Just want to see some alerts here. So like this from this zone, then USD CAD. So again, it's all correlated. Just we'll see how it will play out. So GJ is moving. The bias is like this. We are bullish from this 2 days shifts of structure. We mitigated here on 2 days, so these deep zones, and I'm moving higher to take this and this. Daily, is bullish again. So right now we are moving in the impulse itself, so there was no pullback. So we need to take it into consideration, having these bigger zones here as refinements. 4 hours are moving bullish. So we have just the classical confluence here. So this was the beginning of the week, this pullback, then move up, came back for mitigation, and right now started this nice wave of structure on 15 minutes. Yeah, looking a bit overextended to be honest, but overall happy to take something to take it even higher. If we will have it now from this 5-minute bullish range from here, and then inside mitigated this and moving higher. So this is a structural range on 1 minute with nice zone, and what I like about it is that we had this bullish wave with some shifts of structure here, the new bullish wave, and this is reaccumulation. So maybe this is the end of reaccumulation with this shifts to the upside. By the way, did we have 2 of them? So technically we even had 2 shifts of structure. So one mitigation of it, so it's like a demand chain mitigation, and now second one. Okay, but I want to take out this low, and I want to see this mitigation, and basically that's it. Other than that, I'm looking for some alerts to go off, looking for London opening. Oh, anyways, we'll see then what we will have. Okay, see you during next update. Okay, so having this zone reached, and so let me check more closely. So we quickly we have this 5-minute range here like this, and then we had this zone, the last unmitigated zone from where the break came off, basically, if we refine, and then this is inside structure from 5 minutes, which is a part of structural moves on 1 minute. But what I like about this zone is that this zone mitigated the previous one, so created this full cluster or chain. But anyway, let's see how we'll develop in this zone, and if we can have an entry here. So if we go above this candle, basically, yeah, so we can enter. So this was the entry. I will right now show it, and I will still have the possibility to re-enter later if needed. So let me set up the entry, like it is there already. We'll just show it here. Okay, yeah, so this is how the entry looks like. So protected myself below the zone, expecting if it will break, then this zone may be for additional confirmation. So this is actual entry point. If we take the spread into account and looking for 1 to 7, this will be probably my break-even level somewhere here, I think. So we can just put an alert, and yeah, basically I care only about if it goes here, and then another point is this one. Okay, so we have one more alert going off at this zone. So this trade was a stop loss, and then this zone got a tap, and now starting to go up. So again, happy to take this attempt to catch the move here. What can I say? If we break this, then we have these Asian lows here, and we will probably go and clean them up completely. We have so basically what we have on 1 hour is this big range, so this inside structure, and then after them also I see Asian lows all the way here. So probably if we break this, we can go and mitigate something here, something deeper. Yeah, so let's try to catch this one from here. Again, it's a bit too late, yeah, because we already see the move happen, some local reaccumulations here, but it would be better, for instance, to enter here, yeah, after this impulse and the pullback. But we're entering more close to the high, so of course we understand the probability that we will break this low as well. Okay, and maybe we'll do it right now, so we'll just wait. Yeah, so one more loser here, and basically that's it. Now I want to wait for the market to break lower, take these lows, and then we'll look for re-entries later. And what we have on EURUSD is this zone failed, like we discussed, so it was a redistribution. Still waiting for EURUSD to tap a bit lower. So US 100 is the same. EuroCAD has really nice impulse and mitigation, now creating this really clean range inside another one, so this chain, and to be honest, it can be a good potential trade to enter. So it's correlated with EURUSD, it has the same, so everything stays the same. That's why I like, by the way, one of the reasons I like the strategy, because you kind of analyze something and the bias can stand for a whole week and you don't need to change it like too often. So we have daily really clean break, now just waiting for the tap into this zone. So let's see if it will happen. So GU, this is a refinement from 30 minutes. Maybe we'll wait for it as well. We liquidated Asian lows already, so this could be a nice trade as well. Oh, actually we have this 1 minute structural shift, so basically we could try to enter here. Don't like the fact we didn't tap into refinement, but overall we can take it. Yeah, probably we'll wait more a bit. Yeah, so we are still on 3 minutes, on 5. Yeah, we just wait. So here nothing new. So this is like a markup for the same situation like we have on EuroCAD. But again, here I don't like the context so much, because as you can see, yeah, we have some inside structure here, but it's not so clear. This is just moving straight down, and if we compare to the EuroCAD, it's much more clear. Yeah, the 4 hours are bearish as well, and we are low in the cycle, but we have some nice inside structure building up. And yeah, if we will get a tap here, happy to take it.